going for Ronnie there. After he said every single thing I told him not to say. Are you okay, man? How are you? Are you fine? You sure? I'm all right. I'm all right for now. I'm very drunk, but I'm fine. Are you guys drunk? Jesus Christ, everyone's sober? It's St. Patrick's Day, you fucks. No one's fake Irish today? What the fuck? You guys gonna black out after this? What's the deal here?
Yeah.
Nobody's Irish? I do see a lot of Asians up front. I'm just saying you're Asian. I'm just making an inference. It's okay. Jesus Lord. Nobody's Irish there? Nobody likes to pretend to be Irish today? Isn't that the thing? Fake Irish? This dude's shaking his head. No, you're the real estate guy? Well, you're too busy making fucking money. Is that what it is? How much you make a year? What do you know? Seriously. You pay for rent here in the city? It's cheap? Come on, be honest with me. It's cheap?
Not really.
Yeah? Why, because you know someone? You said not really. Most people would say, fuck no, it's not cheap. No?
No, it's not cheap.
You sure? But you are doing well financially, be honest.
I'm fine.
You know what that means, ladies. He's fine. He's fucking killing me. Fine. You broke as shit. Jesus, fine. I would love to be able to say I'm fine. I don't even know if I'm gonna make rent this month. Fine. Jesus Christ. You guys have roommates? Who's got roommates? You got roommates? Thank you for being very you look very incredible right now, too. I'm so envious of the guys who can pull off the fanny pack strapped across the chest. I can't do that, dude. I'm just like, it really pisses me off, honestly, right? Like, I just hate that look. Like, one time I lost out to a guy who had a fanny pack strapped across his chest. And I was fucking furious, right? And he wasn't even black or Asian. It was just a guy who looked like me with a fanny pack strapped across his chest. I'm like, I don't have the confidence to pull this off. Are you fucking kidding me, right? I'm sorry, I'm not to pick on you. You pull it off well. I just grew up in an era where if you wore a fanny pack on any part of your body, you were getting your ass kicked, okay? And no one's kicking this guy's ass, right? All right, but you are doing well. This guy's he's doing well. I just moved into a studio that I can't afford, okay? When you're broke, first off, if you feel like you're broke, go chip your tooth and then look in the mirror. You immediately feel more broke, okay? That's what I did this morning. I went and looked in the mirror. I'm like, oh, fuck, I thought I was broke. I'm even more broke now. Bad move. Move away from roommates when you're broke. Not a great move, right? I just had to move in by myself. You know, I kind of miss having a roommate, which is crazy to say. I don't know if you guys you do have roommates? They're good roommates? Supportive? They do the fanny pack strap across the chest? What do they do? No? They're good, though. They're good to you guys. You guys all, chores, everything's taken care of, right? It's tough to like your roommate when they're a comic who gets home late at night, blacked out, drunk, and is very dirty, and just like he's just jerking off everywhere. And he might walk by. It's just like sorry, nothing's really. But he was like one of my best friends from high school. Like good, very very good guy, very very helpful, very supportive for a comic. Like for example, one day I'm writing a suicide note. Right, he walks into my room. He's like, Tom, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, what's up, buddy? I'm just writing a suicide note. He's like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I'll proofread that if you need me to. You want to be out of there, let's be honest, okay? It is St. Patrick's Day, though. I like to pretend I'm Irish. I'm kidding. I am Irish. I don't look Irish, right? You see, Ronnie said it was my birthday, even though I told him not to. Buddy, how old do you think I turned? Don't. Be careful. Tell me now. What do you think?
35.
I'm killing. Holy fucking shit. I'm going to literally kill myself after that. 30-fucking-5. You're close. You're off by 6 years. Jesus. 29, bro. You were going to guess 29? Fanny pack guy! I love this guy, dude. Dude, after this, I'm wearing a fanny pack. This guy thought I was my own age. This guy's like, you're fucking 35. You look like shit. Jesus Christ. I'm over here killing the real estate game. My rent is fucking so cheap. I'm rich as fuck. You look awful. How old are you, buddy? What are you?
24.
Jesus
Oh my God.
fucking Christ. This guy thought I was fucking 11 years older. You know how shitty that makes me feel? 11 years? That's more than a decade. I graduated high school 11 years ago. Guy's wearing a fucking sweater. What do you expect? You do look good, though. 24. Oh, my God. You're a child. You're a small child.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
my God. No, I'm not trying to shit on you here, buddy. Everyone thinks I'm older than I am. And I hate it. Maybe it's the hat and the beard and shit. Like, everyone thinks I'm like 47. I'm like, except for my man. Like, Jesus. Like, I'm on the train recently. These two girls, they're talking, right? They're like talking about dating older guys and younger guys. And they see me standing there. And they're like, excuse me, how old are you? Just like trying to get a poll. I'm like, I don't feel like talking to you guys. Right? But I was like, I was bored, so I was like, I don't know, how old do you think I am? What do you think they said? What do you think they said, ma'am? 35. 30 fucking 5, bro. You know how bad I felt? I felt like shit for weeks. Very offended, depressed. Right?
You just called me man.
What are you, 24? Exactly.
23.
Jesus Christ. This show is way too young. Anybody here over 24? Thank God. Yeah, I felt like shit, right? I was like, I'm 35, Jesus. A few days go by, I went to get a haircut. My barber's like, are you Dominican? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, well, you look it. And I felt so much better. I was like, thank fucking God. God. 25-year-old Dominican. That's what I am. Are you guys dating? Who's dating? Anybody dating here? You guys? Thank you for volunteering so I can do this. Yeah, you two in the back? Getting comfy on the couch for a certain reason? Go ahead, admit it, buddy. It's St. Patrick's Day. You get real fucking sauced up. I'm seeing a lady now. It's going well until she finds out about the chipped tooth. You know, everyone says like men and women are so different. Men and women are so different. I'm like, yeah, sure, but like I never really put too much thought into it because I've met women who were just as dumb as me, if not dumber. I have done that. I have done that, right? And I never really thought about it that hard, right? Until recently, my one buddy, he's going out on dates left and right. He's going crazy. So he tells me all these dating stories. And he's like, yeah, dude, we went out the other night. It was great. We were feeling it. We were vibing. Like, she's awesome. She was into it, whatever, you know. I'm like, that's great, you know. He's like, yeah, but we're walking back from the restaurant, and I pull out a cigarette, and she freaks out. She's like, oh, my God, that's disgusting. I'm not going to kiss you if you smoke that. And I was like, that's fucking wild, because I went out with a girl recently, and she pulled out a cigarette, and she saw me looking at her. She's like, oh, my God, I'm sorry. Are you not going to kiss me if I smoke this? And I was like, what? I'll fuck you if you have AIDS. You're like the hottest girl I've ever gone out with in my life. Are you insane? Smoke crack in front of me. Are you kidding me? A cigarette? It's New York fucking City. God. All right, I gotta get out of here because the drunkenness is starting to wear off. You guys take the train. Ma'am, you look pretty well done. You didn't take the train here, did you?
No.
No. You see how she thought about it? She's like, I've never been on the subway in my life. That's disgusting.
I take
Right?
the subway every day.
Really?
Yes.
What's
What's
the oh Jesus? What's the craziest thing you've seen on the subway?
A guy peeing.
Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. 2 nights ago, I saw a guy dressed fully as an astronaut. I swear to God.
I think that's better. That's kind of fun.
I guess, or he was, mentally unstable, which is a better guess.
That's who I work with.
Mentally unstable people are
Yeah,
astronauts. Astronauts.
Oh,
I haven't seen anything like violent or that's insane on the train, but I have seen some fucked up shit. Like recently I get on the train, right, and there's this little old lady sitting across from me. She's got her purse in her lap. She's like 88. I'm like, how'd you even make it on here, right? And we get to the next stop, and a black gentleman walks onto the train, and he sits next to her, right? And I'm just chilling, I'm listening to music, right? She gets up and moves her seat. This guy, she moves her seat all the way down. Watch this. I'm like, what the fuck is this? In 2023, right? Am I seeing racism like up close and personal? This is insane. Right? And I felt like shit. I felt awful. We keep going. We get to the next stop. Black guy gets off. I'm like, why did this old bitch ever move her seat? Like, I didn't understand it, right? So we keep going. We get a few more stops. I'm like, you know what? This is my chance to be a hero because this is ridiculous, right? So I'm just gonna have a word with this woman, kind of see where she comes from. I get it. She's in her 80s. She's almost dead or whatever. I was like, let me go have a word with this woman because this is ridiculous, right? Black guy's gone. So we keep going. I get up. I walk all the way down to the end of the car where she went. Plenty of seats. I take the seat directly next to her. And I'm like, you know what? Here it goes. And I turned to her, and I robbed her. I took all of her shit, because she's a racist cunt, and she doesn't deserve it. So, yeah. True story.